Nigeria Immigration Service has begun a nationwide crackdown on foreign nationals who have overstayed their visas or breached entry conditions after the expiration of a 3-month amnesty granted by the federal government. So the amnesty, which opened on the 5th of July and lapsed at midnight on Tuesday, it had allowed foreigners with irregular immigration status to regularize their stay without any penalties. So the exercise is targeting people who have expired visas on arrival, expired single and multiple entry short visas or business visas, and individuals with expired comprehensive expatriate residence permits and automated cards. Arise News analyst Dayo Sobowale joins both of us now to discuss this enforcement exercise and measures needed to improve compliance with Nigeria's immigration policy. Mr. Sobowale, thank you very much for joining us.
It's a pleasure of me as you are.
Absolutely. So I think this is such an interesting story. And my first thought was, how much of a problem is this really? Because personally, I had no idea that this was even happening. So give us a sense of the scale. How much of a problem is this?
It's a security problem, and it's a global problem, and a Western problem. Mm-hmm. We have to look at it from those perspectives. In our own situation, we have porous borders. And what the customs people are doing now is to give some latitude at the onset by granting these illegal immigrants some amnesty for 3 months, which has expired. Even that is like kowtowing to disorder, because you don't know what dangerous elements would have come in during those 3 months, or those who may have used several illegal means to perfect their stay in Nigeria. It is a security issue. And in our own case, you see, we have porous borders with Niger, with Niger and all these people in the north, you know, and the people coming through the Sahel to the north, and from the north down south. So it is an enforcement problem which the customs people have woken up to, sort of. In the US, that was what brought Trump into power, literally, that he would build walls and stop people crossing American borders and bringing in narcotics and all that. He lost the election first time, but he won it later. You have to contrast that with the open border policy of the man he defeated. Now he's back. And what he did first was to get money. You see that acronym for the immigration. It's immigration custom enforcement. Enforcement. It is because of what he's doing now that people are waking up to the fact that, you see, you can have people coming on grounds, on moral, religious grounds, maybe political grounds, that they are being hounded in their countries. But when they pose a threat to your security, it becomes a different matter. We are waking up to that realization. So that's the background to it, yes.
So, but Mr. Sobowale, you know, I'm wondering, is it possible that this crackdown could have unintended consequences on foreign investment and foreign business operations in Nigeria?
It cannot. You see, these are not the people that bring in investment. For you to bring in investment, you must create a safe environment. If you know jihadists, you know terrorists are hounding the people in the area you want to invest in, you won't come in. So it is compliance, first and foremost. Let the law take its course. You see, that was what happened the other time. When some people, you remember our discussion, they were forming a shadow cabinet in an executive. They should be prosecuted. Get me? They see, we are showing some weakness, governmental weakness, in giving people amnesty to stay before acting. They should be caught by surprise. That is compliance. Government should fund its policies so that it can execute it. Let them, I don't mind saying it, let them copy what Trump is doing to create law and order for his country. It is, if you don't have peace, you cannot have stability. If you have stability, you can't have investment. If we don't have investment, we cannot not have economic growth.
Well, Mr. Sobowale,
yes.
well, unfortunately, we have to end the interview now.
Yes.
Thank you so much for joining us.